Hello friends, welcome to Perfection IAS Editorial Analysis. In today's editorial analysis, we are going to discuss Sukrayan 1 mission. So this is one of the important futuristic projects of ISRO. This topic is very important for UPSC prelims as well as mains. In UPSC mains, this topic will come under GS3 Science and Technology. So in this video, we are going to discuss some basic facts about the topic and the reason for the delay of the mission. Okay, so first we will discuss why this topic was in news recently. P. Srikumar, he was a professor and advisor of Indian Space Research Organization. He had given an interview. In that he said ISRO has not yet received any approval from government for Sukrayan mission. Okay, so government did not given any final approval for launch of the mission. So as the result, the mission may get delayed until 2031. So initially the mission was planning to launch at 2024. Because ISRO didn't get any approval from ISRO, the mission may got delayed until 2031. So this is the news. So now we will discuss the timeline of the mission. Initially, the idea of Sukrayan mission was born in 2012. Okay, in 2012, scientists has developed an idea of launching a mission to the planet Venus. So after that, 5 years after, government had increased the 23% of funding to space department. So with this budget, ISRO began to conducting a preliminary study for the possibility of the mission. Okay, so after that, ISRO initially planned to launch the mission in 2023, but due to various reasons, it was again rescheduled to 2024. And now some scientists are giving suggestion to launch the mission at 2031. So now we will discuss the reason for the delay of the mission. The major reason for the delay of the mission is COVID pandemic. So initially, I had already told, initially the mission was planning to launch in mid 2023, but due to the impact of COVID, government had diverted majority of resources to COVID pandemic control strategy. So it got very ISRO got very limited allocation of resources. So because of the impact of COVID and fund shortages, the mission was postponed to December 2024. Because of the impact of COVID, other important future projects of ISRO like Aditya L1. So this is important mission to Sun, and Chandrayaan 3. Chandrayaan 3 is successor of Chandrayaan 2 to study the major aspect of moon. So all these aspects of this Aditya L1 mission and Chandrayaan 3 mission also got delayed due to the impact of COVID-19. And one more thing is, the best time period for launching mission to Venus from the Earth comes once in every 19 months. Okay, so the suitable time period for the space launch from Earth to Venus will open once in 19 months. Because of that, ISRO initially had a plan to launch in 2024. So if this 2024 is missed, they had 2 more dates. One is in 2026 or 2028. But some scientists are giving suggestion that once in every 8 years, even more favorable window for launching will be open. Okay, so if the window will be favorable, means it will the mission will consume less fuel. Okay, so if it consumes less fuel, means it will reduce the cost of the mission. So because of that, scientists are suggesting to launch the mission in 2031. Okay, and one more thing is, the mission is still awaited from approval and funding before starting the assembly and testing of the spacecraft. So the mission ISRO didn't get any approval from government, and also ISRO didn't get any funding to assemble and test the spacecraft. One of the major reason for this fund shortages already we had seen COVID-19. So COVID-19 is one of the important reason, and one more reason is most of the ISRO's funds are going to Gaganyaan mission. So government is focusing more on Gaganyaan mission than other future projects like Sukrayan, Aditya L1 and Chandrayaan mission. So this is also one of the important reason for the delay. Now some other countries also planning to launch mission to Venus. So this is very important in prelims aspect. You may get MCQs regarding this thing. So first is US is planning to launch Venus mission named Veteras. Okay, so like Sukrayan, US NASA is planning to launch Veteras mission in 2031, and Europe is also planning to launch Envision. Envision is Europe's Venus mission. It is also planning to launch the mission in 2031. So all the major developed countries are planning to launch in 2031 because of the favorable window. That's why many scientists are recommending India to launch India's Sukrayan mission during the same period, and China is also planning to launch Venus mission in 2026 or 2027. So we don't know about the name of China's mission, but you can expect prelims related MCQs from this thing. Okay, so remember, Veteras is US Venus space mission, and Envision is Europe's space Venus mission. Okay, so this is the basic detail about other countries. Now we will discuss the basic facts about Sukrayan mission. So first thing is, it is a orbitar mission. What is orbitar mission? So in orbitar mission, the satellite or spacecraft will be placed on the orbit of the planet. So in this case, satellite will be placed on the orbit of Venus to study the basic information about the Venus. So one of the important aspect of this mission is to study Venus geological and volcanical activity. So geological activities means earthquake, some continental drift. So like the geological event, as well as some volcanic activities in Venus, and emission on the ground, wind speed, cloud cover, and the planetary characteristic from an elliptical orbit. So why these things are necessary? Why countries are concentrating more to Venus? There are many other planets available in our solar system, but scientific community is focusing more on Venus. The basic reason is Venus is Earth twin. Earth twin mean it has the similar characteristic as well as topography related to the Earth. So in Earth we have many geographical structure and topography. So most of the Earth atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere is related to Venus. So because of that only, scientists are more keen to study the surface of Venus. The mission will provide a new insight into geology, then surface process and the atmosphere of Venus, which will help to understand the evaluation of the planet and its possible similarities with Earth. So this is the main important reason. So if we can't able to, it is very difficult for us to study the evaluation of the Earth. So once we studied the evaluation of Venus, it is very easy for us to study the evolution of Earth. So because of that thing only, countries are planning to launch various mission to Venus. That's all for today's discussion. If you have any doubt regarding the topic, kindly ask your question in the comment section. We will reply. Thanks for watching Perfection IAS.